Caitlin Clark knows there are only 14 games left in the season, and with the Indiana Fever's slim chances of making the playoffs, there's very little room for error. To solidify their position in the league, she and her coach, Christy Sides, have been working hard in training sessions. However, fans have been making some pretty harsh jokes about Sides, which she probably doesn't appreciate.
This is a time for us to really get better and work on things that we need to work on. So we're going for, about 2 hours, sometimes more. We're lifting before, trying to work out on my own too. So it feels like a normal summer for me. That's like kind of what I'm used to from college. Like that's what you did in college. You worked out basically.
Caitlin Clark and Christy Sides have experienced their share of ups and downs in their first season working together in the WNBA. Despite a rocky start to her professional basketball career, Clark earned a spot in the league's All-Star game in Phoenix. Now, she is a strong contender for the WNBA's Rookie of the Year award and might even finish the season as the league's leader in assists per game. As the Indiana Fever approach a critical juncture in their season, speculation continues to swirl about the future of head coach Christy Sides. Sides has faced considerable criticism from fans for perceived strategic errors, and even Clark has shown in-game frustration with the second-year coach. The Olympic hiatus in the WNBA season has only intensified the focus on this decisive stretch of games. After some time away from the court, it's back to work for Clark and the Fever. Their next game is on August 16th against the Phoenix Mercury, a match likely to have direct playoff implications. Practice footage this week shows Indiana's players re-energized and ready to pursue their first postseason berth in 8 years. However, a viral video of Clark and Sides chatting away from the action has sent Fever and WNBA fans into a frenzy. Given their sometimes rocky relationship, especially during the Fever's rough start to the season, this video has sparked a lot of speculation. One fan on X wrote, "Sides is not the one," suggesting a lack of confidence in the coach. Others speculated that Clark might have spotted the reporter's camera and wanted to show a united front with Sides. There's even talk about whether the coach has issues with Clark's rising stardom. Despite the tension, Clark tries to maintain a low profile off the court. Nevertheless, the WNBA rookie is undeniably a rock star. She quickly embraced the spotlight at a Jordan Davis concert, but when she pulled Lexi Hull on stage, it was evident that her bestie wasn't as comfortable with all the attention. As the Fever season progresses, all eyes will be on how Clark and Sides navigate these challenges and whether they can lead Indiana to their first postseason appearance in 8 years.
We win games when we hold teams below, I think, 84 points. Like, we're scoring the ball perfectly fine. That's not our problem. And obviously our offense is only going to get better and better. But if we can, find a way to get rid of 7 points every single game, I think we'll be in a position to be a lot more successful down the stretch.
Caitlin Clark lives like a rock star, and her teammates have had to adjust to the extra attention she brings to women's basketball. This powerhouse athlete attracts hordes of fans wherever she goes, along with numerous off-court opportunities. At a Jordan Davis concert on Wednesday in Indianapolis, Clark was invited on stage, and unsurprisingly, the crowd went wild. She was in her element, singing along enthusiastically and engaging with the audience, while Lexi Hull, who joined her, didn't seem to know many of the lyrics and appeared as if she was just along for the ride. It was a pretty normal reaction, but highlighted just how extraordinary Clark's stardom has become by comparison. With her break from the WNBA after being left off the Team USA roster for the Paris Olympics, Clark is ready to swap the basketball court for the golf course. The standout rookie plans to make the most of her time off by focusing on her golf game and breaking in a new set of clubs. Clark, one of the most popular players in the WNBA, spoke to reporters at Indiana Fever practice about her plans for the hiatus. "I'm going to try to play more golf over the break," Clark said. "I haven't been out there yet this year. I've got new clubs I need to break in and see how they swing." The new clubs are from Paradigm, which have garnered a lot of high praise from golf experts. Clark mentioned that she received a new set of these Callaways and is eager to test them out. Reflecting on her college days, Clark shared that she and her Iowa teammates often played twilight golf during the summer. With her break ahead, she might find new golfing companions in her Indiana Fever teammates. "I haven't teed up with any teammates yet," Clark noted, "but Lexi Hull and head coach Christy Sides both play a bit. Add Elia Boston to the mix, and that's a foursome ready to dominate any local scramble. Clark was surprised to learn that her teammate Grace Berger, who recently won a state championship in golf, could also join her on the links. This new connection could offer Clark some exciting golf opportunities during her time off.
What we need to do, what she thinks these next couple weeks, and that's just what we keep talking about. The more they play together, the more that chemistry just builds, and then the more we can just, tweak things here and there. But I love where we ended. I know,
The narrative surrounding Christy Sides and her coaching of the Indiana Fever has become a major point of contention this season. The 47-year-old coach has faced significant scrutiny, with online petitions and continuous backlash highlighting concerns about her handling of Caitlin Clark and the team's performance amid adversity. Sides appears to be receiving valuable guidance from Fever's GM, Ly Dunn. Dunn, a two-time WNBA All-Star Game head coach, recently addressed the issue on the Locked on Women's Basketball podcast. She shared her perspective on the criticism directed at Sides despite the team's recent turnaround. "I was really taken aback by some of the harsh comments I'm seeing about our coaches," Dunn said. She noted that the Fever's campaign started poorly, with the team winning only 2 of their first 10 games. This poor start led to significant backlash and calls for major changes in the coaching staff. However, the team has since improved and is now a playoff contender, though dissatisfaction among fans persists. Dunn revealed her strategy for managing negativity. "We had to block out the noise. What's happening on the outside doesn't matter, especially from people who post things that you don't even know. If you don't know that person, then it's got no value. Only listen to people that you trust, love, and care about. All that other noise has got to be blocked out." While Sides faces negative scrutiny, Caitlin Clark is enjoying positive attention. In a recent game between Team USA and Japan, Clark was highlighted for all the right reasons. A Japanese fan at the Pierre Moore Stadium even displayed a banner reading, "You need Caitlin Clark to beat us," pointing towards Team USA. Before the game, NBA Sports Bay Area reporter Kenneth Burke spotted a group of players, including Aja Wilson, Brittany Griner, and Alyssa Thomas, sharing a lighthearted moment, reflecting the camaraderie and positive atmosphere surrounding the event. Caitlin Clark's impact on women's basketball is undeniable. Her influence has significantly transformed the sport, particularly with her impressive stats and performances in the WNBA. The decision to leave her off Team USA's Olympic roster sparked controversy, and recently, WNBA legend Lisa Leslie weighed in on the matter during an episode of the Gold Standard podcast. Leslie joked that if Team USA needed a replacement, Caitlin Clark, along with Angel Reese and Ark Okunbali, would be excellent choices. She expressed surprise that these players weren't included, acknowledging their standout performances and contributions. However, Leslie also pointed out that making Team USA involves more than just individual talent. Team chemistry and participation in various training camps leading up to the Olympics play crucial roles. Clark's deep run with Iowa last season meant she missed Team USA's training camp, which Leslie suggested could have influenced the selection process.